What's going on YouTube? Slifer Red Duelists back at it again with another deck profile. Today we got Inzektors. I've been actually looking this one up on YouTube. I hardly find any content on this deck, except for like hat format, which is understandable. Really good deck back in the day. Um, it's just there's very little to look up for this deck besides like some insect support, some theory and stuff that went into it. Um, but it's definitely a rogue deck. It's one of the best decks from back in the day, with like Mermail, Spellbook, and all that stuff from like Order of Chaos to like Return of the Duelist era. But just wanted to give a little update on it. Always use this as a base map. Um, Try making it as competitive as I can with what I have. So we'll get right into the deck profile. 40 card main, 15 card extra. Always use this as a base map. So, of course, I'm going with 3 dragonflies. Basically, your key starter cards, alongside with the next card that I'm about to show. Very good card. Um, this is also my first deck I made all collector rare, so pretty cool. And then 3 centipede. Um, just like dragonfly, it's one of your main, like if you're going first or second, you want to either open with dragonfly or centipede. Really good. Inzektors have a cool gimmick. Basically they increase their levels and then equip cards and basically get those equipped cards off them to do their effects, either search, summon, and whatnot, or pop. Like level 3s increase their level by 3s, so you get your Exhibeetle out pretty fast. And then Hornet, the guy. This was like, I remember during Order of Chaos sneak peek, one of my friends pulled this card and I traded it for $5 when it was going for 30. Kind of crazy, but anyways, this card is like cool. You can control the board, you pop stuff, you pop your own stuff. Really good card. Shout out for the Common Rider fans and stuff like that. And then 3 Ladybug. Basically just helps with the level manipulation of your other cards. This one increases itself by 2, so really cool. One of the Foolish Burial targets alongside Hornet. And then for the big guys, 1 Giggle Revel and 1 Mantis. Basically they just increase your stats and whatnot. They are hard ones per turn, so they're not like the other guys where you keep going off. Really good. They boost the attack and defense. And then for a little spicy, this is one of your like negates, is Therian King Begigus. Super easy to get out in this deck, so really good card along with Lily. Basically this just helps search out your Regulus, and you know, put some damage on the board as well. Just easier cards to get him out. So, and we play a couple extra deck cards that help search him. So really good card. One of the cards you want to end with. And then the 1 Infernoble. We do play the swords, because we could pop them and search, and then this guy becomes a level 1 tuner, which we can make Herald, and is basically a walking solemn judgment. Really good card. And then for hand traps, 2 Ash, 1 Droll, 1 Fabulos, and Nib. We do play Crossout. This deck is super tight in space, so these are the ones that would be more meta relevant, and we could still actually use these cards. Droll is very good in this format. The blue guy right here, I always have trouble with his name, is Maxi essentially. And then Nib, just in case your opponent likes to extend, and Ash is the most generic hand trap there is. I would have put a Baylor and maybe DD Crow, but just with space, couldn't afford to take out cards already. And then the card that won the contest, this Inzektor card, very good, very broken. Very happy it came out. The It's like Co. Basically just helps start off your plays. It's really good card. I wish Konami actually did more of those contests. Bring some of the older format card or older archetypes, get more support. Would be super cool. But basically just helps get your game going. Inzektors definitely needed this card. And then just in case your Dragonfly or Centipede gets Veilered or anything, I was playing this at 3, but cut it down so I could add another hand trap for the deck profile. Cocoon, basically get out another insect out pretty much. Really good card, and it's cool. It's quick play too. This is controversial. I'm playing 2. One, it boosts your guys' attack and then basically gives you back your resources from graveyard. Really cool card. Also, one of my first ultis I ever got. Cool card. And then the Infernoble package. Durandal and the other sword. Basically, you play this with the Infernoble monster. It gives you popping stuff so your Centipede could go off like crazy. And then get you the Infernoble to go into Herald. So, pretty good. The Therian field spell. Basically just searches your Therian card. So you could go Lily or you could go Regigigas off the bat. Up to you. Power spells, Foolish, Talents, and Call By. Pretty good one-ofs. Can't really say. It just helps with hand traps, send your Hornet or Lilybug. And then Talents punishes your opponent if they play a hand trap against you or anything. So, not much to really say there. Overall, just really good power spells. And then for the main deck, 3 Crossout. Just good so you could get your plays. That's what Inzektors need, is just to play their cards. And, well, we summon a lot, so definitely need Crossouts. And then into the extra deck. Go ahead with the 1 Exabeetle. Super easy to make with Dragonfly or even Hornet and the other guys. So, super easy. Really good. Could get any monster, could send cards from the field, so really good card. These guys are going to be how you get your Therion, Merrymaker, basically just rank 4 exceed, and then you go into this guy. The gigantic champion, he basically searches a Therion, so pretty cool card. And pretty good beat stick too, if I don't say so myself. Number 1, Inzektor Buzz King, pretty cool card, rank 8. Destroys and burns, really cool. And then the brothers, Typhon and Zeus. Very easy to get nowadays, especially Typhon. Zeus, you can buy that starter deck or just pick him up. He's relatively not too crazy expensive. Just control the game state. Herald, we make with the Infernoble and any level 3 Inzektor. Basically, our other negate with the Therian King. So, pretty cool. And generic link, IP. You can end on this and then go into like Unicorn or anything. Really cool. Playing an insect deck. So, Bee Trooper, Armored Horn. Just generic support. SP Little Knight. Generic, very good. Also goes with Synergy. It is a dark deck. Dark Charmer. Playing darks. Makes sense. To the Inzektor link. While playing Inzektors, and definitely plus off this card. It just gives us a whole bunch of advantage. Really good. Unicorn, because we're playing IP and we could basically regulate our hand. So if we do have some insects we need to dump in the grave or any other cards, we can as well with the sending to bounce a card back. And then you could play Underworld Goddess or Access Code. This was just the first card I found out of my pile. Both are really good, and can't go wrong. Just any kind of boss monster. I put her in, but if you want to go more power, definitely use access code. So that would be it for the deck profile. For some spark notes, I did cut out Hopper. I was playing Hopper as a 2 of in here. He is level 4, kind of a beat stick, 1700 as well. Yeah, and gains 4 levels. You can also put super polys in. It is a dark deck. You could gain the field advantage also with that. You put Mud Dragon, Garuda, and stuff as well in. Super Poly, Hopper. I didn't have Exostag in the extra deck, mainly because I think Exobeetle is a little bit better, but it's up to discretion. And then like Allure of Darkness and stuff, other dark support. There's a lot of stuff you can actually do with this deck. It's just how your playstyle is, and then obviously how your locals and tournament area is. Thankfully, mine's more kind of like it's competitive but more relaxed, so you could have fun with these like older decks and don't have to go crazy and get like the most expensive tier 0 deck right now. So hope you guys enjoy. Please comment, subscribe, like. Let me know what else you guys want to see, and I'll get right into it. Slifer Red Duelists signing off. Peace.